Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Kiko here with Deck of the Month for February 2011. I know I did a couple of deck profiles in February, but this is going to be my official Deck of the Month. This is my first attempt at scraps since the new cards have come out in Storm of Ragnarok. So I'm going to give you guys what I have. This is officially going to be called version 1. We'll go through a couple of different versions over the next few months, trying out different cards. The thing with this deck is that I'm going to play it starting after the March ban list. I want to see what happens to Samurais, and I want to play Samurais until that point. So we're going to be working on this deck, play testing until then. Any small tournaments or anything I go to, I will be using Samurais until the March ban list. But anyway, let's go ahead and go to the deck. Okay, first of all, of course, you got to run 3 Scrap Chimeras. Basically, when he's normal summoned, get a Scrap Monster from the graveyard. I don't know if it had, let's see. Um, yeah, when he's normal summoned, select a Scrap Tuner Monster from your graveyard and special summon it. Your main combo with him is going to go right along with Scrap Beast. He's a 4-star tuner. Um, and basically, if he's in defense position and selected as an attack target, destroy him at the end of the battle phase. If the card is destroyed by the effect of a scrap card and sent to the graveyard, you can select a scrap monster in your graveyard except Scrap Beast and return it to your hand. So basically, if you have out Scrap Dragon and you bring out Scrap Beast and destroy him, add a Chimera back to your hand. Next turn, go Chimera out with Scrap Beast, sing back into another Scrap Dragon. So, Scrap Goblin, 3 of them. Uh, I won't explain him too much. 2 of the new Scrap Sharks. I'm going to see how I like 2 and see what I'd like to do from there. If I want to go to 1, want to go to 3, want to go to none, keep it at 2. You know, we'll see what happens. Same thing along with 2 Scrap Worms. So we're going to try those out for now. 2 Gravekeeper Spy. Just good defense, and of course another level 4 target for your Scrap Beasts. For right now, I only have 1, so we're going to go with 1 Scrap Breaker. For those of you who do not know what he does, he's a 6-star Earth Machine type, 2100 attack, 700 defense. If your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. When this card is special summoned this way, select a face-up scrap monster you control and destroy it. So guys, this could get, you know, your beast to the graveyard. You can have beast on the field, special summon Scrap Breaker, destroy your beast, normal summon Chimera, bring Scrap Beast back out to the field, and sink for your Scrap Dragon. There's all kinds of combos you can go off with Scrap Breaker. 1 Scrap Golem, 1 Summoner Monk. He's just to get out a couple of your other targets, and for a little bit of stall as well. That can be used for synchro summoning and all kinds of other things. 1 Morphing Jar. I really like this because of the hand advantage that it can help you get, and I just think it's a really, really good card for this deck. And the last monster, we're running 20 monsters, by the way, is my little tech of the deck, Spirit Reaper. Especially with a format that will have Samurais running around in it, whether gateways hit or not, you know, no matter what happens, Spirit Reaper is just going to be a great card in the format, I believe, coming up in March. So it's my little tech. Okay, for the spells, we have 3 Scrap Storms. I only have 2 with me at the moment, so but we're going to be running 3. This is going to be a 41 card deck. So yeah, 3 Scrap Storms, 2 Scrap Yards. I think 3 is a little bit too many with having a 20 monster count. So 1 Dark Hole, 1 Foolish Burial. The Foolish is to mainly get your Scrap Beasts or your Chimeras to the graveyard, whichever one you think you might need in there first. You know, it can help you hit multiple different targets into the graveyard. So 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Duality, one giant Trinade, and one MST side decking a second one. I had too many other cards in here, especially spell wise, that um, that meant more than those. And for those of you who say, "What about Book of Moon?" Um, I don't really want Book of Moon in this deck very much. I don't think it's needed as much with the trap lineup that we have. So yeah, so I'm just going to keep it like this. I wanted to try to keep it an even 20 20 20 or 10 10 20. I'm sorry. It actually worked out 10 11 20, so it was very close. For traps, we're going with double Solemn Warning, double D Prison. We would go with 3 Solemn Warnings if I had them, and 1 D Prison, but I'm still I only have 2 of the um, Solemn Warnings. 1 Mirror Force, 1 God Says No, Solemn Judgment, 1 Call of the Haunted, 1 Bottomless, 1 Torrential. I don't normally run Torrential, but I really like it in this deck just because if you don't have much on the field, it will get your Scrap Beast and stuff to the graveyard, and then you can just go off on your opponent. And one of my other techs in the deck is 7 Tools of the Bandit. I'm really liking this card in all my decks, guys. It saved me multiple times. So, yeah. All right, guys. I'm not going to go over a side deck and extra deck right now just because I don't have a side deck planned out for a format yet. And as far as a extra deck goes, it would consist of two scrap twin dragons, 1 scrap archfiend, 3 scrap dragons, 2 stardusts, and the rest of those would just be, your normal staples, like your Bryonics, your Goyos, that kind of thing. So, yeah, so that's the deck, guys. It's a great deck. I have not been able to completely mess around with it a lot, but it is a very, very good deck. I've done a lot of playtesting draws on it, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of this. So we're going to give this a test over a couple of weeks, and we'll come back with version 2, see what we would change out of that. You guys let me know what you would change in the deck itself. Monster, lineup, spell, trap, whatever. Let me know and give me your thoughts on it. So yeah, please, guys, if you're watching this and you have not subscribed to me, please do so by clicking on my name right up here. Click on the yellow subscribe button and tell your friends to do the same. I'm almost to 600 subscribers, so let's see how quickly we can get me to 1,000. How about that? So anyway, YouTube, see you guys later. Peace.